What's up? How are people doing? I am back with another video. It's been a chilling morning up here and I'm enjoying here with a hot cup of nice tea. So it's been a beautiful day for us. Anyways, last night, Chelsea finished Morecambe with 4 goals to nil, and just let me take a sip in between. And it was very dominant display from the Blues. Much needed goals for some of the players. A beautiful performance. We haven't seen much change in style of play, but anyways, we're gonna be talking about it in detail further in this video. So let's directly get into the players analysis. So one by one, I'm gonna be talking about the players of yesterday who impressed me the most, and let's see how do they favor now. So starting off with the goalkeeper, we have Kepa. He had a decent game, nothing much to do between the sticks, just ball watching and picking up the corners or crosses. But other than that, nothing else. So it's a decent performance for me, and a clean sheet on his 100th appearance, which is very good. So nothing much for Kepa. All praise for him. He played well. And then we move to centre back position. Just let me take a sip. And now we move to the centre back position. We have Antonio Rudiger and we had Kurt Zuma. Surprisingly, I wanted to see Fikayo along with Rudiger, but Lampard said yesterday in his post-match press conference that Fikayo will most probably be loaned out in January transfer. So that's why he was not featured in the game today, even though he got just last 10 minutes or so towards the end of the game. But it looks likely that Fikayo might leave definitely in January transfer window. So Zuma was playing alongside Rudiger. It was a decent performance, nothing much to worry at all. There were times when Rudiger played out some brilliant balls from the back, especially the one I think towards the ending moments of the game to Tammy Abraham. It was a beautiful slice of pass from Rudiger. Other than that, it's a decent performance from our centre backs. And then we move to our wing backs, Cesar Azpilicueta and Emerson. They've had decent performances. Emerson at times used to get involved in the forward positions because obviously Morecambe is not working anything up the field, so Emerson has the complete authority to go forward and try to get a shot for himself. So he was found mostly in the penalty box most of the time or just on the edge of the box. It's the same with Azpilicueta. In fact, he even gave an assist for the goal of Kai Havertz. So overall, it was a decent performance from the back line. Nothing much to worry about and full of confidence. Everyone loved. Okay, so we move to our midfield, which comprised of Billy Gilmore, Mason Mount, and of course, Kai Havertz. Finally, Kai Havertz has started his new year with a bang. He's already got 2 assists and a goal. Yesterday, he got a goal and an assist. The assist was beautiful, and the goal was absolutely thumping header from running from the midfield. So for me, Kai Havertz has really got off to a great start. Much work is required, but at the moment he's performing very well. To be honest, he's doing very well now, and I think Kai Havertz must use this confidence he has got from this match into the upcoming games and show his best performance. We are yet to see his best, but yesterday it was a decent performance from Kai Havertz, very good from Kai Havertz, and it's all praise for him. And then we move to Mason Mount. Another surprise start for me. I didn't expect Mason Mount to be starting off in this match. I expected someone like, someone else like Mateo Kovacic or Jorginho might get a chance. But Mason Mount still got a chance in this match. He got a goal from a long range. Absolutely beautiful. And Mason Mount was probably the most involved player, I would say, along with Callum Hudson-Odoi. In the midfield especially. So he was the most involved player in midfield, making the majority of the passes, picking out players, some brilliant moves here and there. But overall, it was a great performance from Mason Mount. A birthday goal for him, and very much needed for the upcoming fixtures because you need a lot of confidence. So we move to Billy Gilmore. Very good performance from Billy Gilmore. In my opinion, I think he did his job well in place of Kante, running through the midfield, covering the ball back. Yeah, when there is a missed pass, he goes and covers the ball. He's very good, pretty much reminded me of Kante. Still, he needs to get to that level of prime Kante, but it was a decent performance from Gilmore. Nothing much to be worrying about. He played well, he did his part, and yes, he could have deserved a goal for the job he did. He did a lot of work yesterday. But anyways, it's okay. He can try it in the next match. If he gets a chance against Fulham, definitely he will get a chance against Fulham because Kante is suspended. So definitely Billy Gilmore will definitely be in the starting 11 for the Fulham game. And so we finally move to our forwards, Timo Werner, Callum Hudson-Odoi, and another surprising. I did not expect him to see, but he still started. Hakim Ziyech. I was not expecting Hakim Ziyech, to be honest. I expected Anjorin to be playing in his position, but anyways, Hakim Ziyech started. Hakim Ziyech had a decent game. I would say not so best from Hakim Ziyech, but anyways, he got a assist. It was a beautiful assist right from the middle for Callum Hudson-Odoi's goal, and I think we have already seen Hakim Ziyech what he can do when he whips his left foot around the ball. It's beautiful, and he picked out the pass. And there were some moments where he picked out some brilliant passes, which players couldn't capitalize. Of course, Timo Werner, for a striker like him, he's short of his height, and when you play him, the crosses, and it's difficult for him to capitalize those. So we saw that in the combination of Kai Havertz and Timo Werner. Kai Havertz laid the ball beautifully to him, and Timo Werner went on and scored a tap-in. So that's the kind of combination that's working out. The two Germans work out together very well. They still need to work a little bit, but yesterday's performance was very good. I think it was a much needed for both Kai Havertz and Timo Werner to boost their confidences up. Anyways, so then Hakim Ziyech, as I said, it's a decent performance and nothing much doing. He did his part and it was all done. He was replaced later by Christian Pulisic, and he too had a decent game. I'm not going to talk about the players who were subbed on because they just had very little time to make an impression. So I'm just going to talk about the main team, starting 11, whoever started the match. So then I moved to Timo Werner. It was a much needed goal for Timo Werner. Chelsea fans must be very joyful that he finally ended his goal drought by scoring a tap-in. It was a much needed goal, and after that goal, we saw Timo Werner all of a sudden get a big jump in his confidence, and he was running, behind and up for taking the ball and running through for scoring another one. He was very hungry for that. So that sort of confidence is very much required, and I think Timo Werner did just that yesterday. He was very aware and he definitely needed a goal, desperately needed one, and he went there and got it. So for me, it's full marks for Timo Werner. And then we move to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Beautiful. I mean, of all the players, I would say Callum Hudson-Odoi definitely needs to be in my man of the match performance. Beautiful from Callum Hudson-Odoi. When he gets the ball, it's so good to see him dribble past two defenders and then cutting back and then crossing in or just running through everyone. It's so beautiful to watch him. In fact, his third goal, brilliant awareness from running behind the defense, breaking the offside trap for Hakim's cross and then scoring goal. Brilliant. I mean, Callum Hudson-Odoi, after an injury, he's been really on form, and I think Lampard must take this as an opportunity to start him games so that he gets slowly into the starting 11 and gets himself, in good high form. So with that, this is what my summary is for the Chelsea versus Morecambe. It was a much needed victory, as I said before. Lampard didn't make any changes to the system as such, but we didn't see any more, those crosses and all, nothing like that. We saw midfield make more creativity this time than the wing backs, so it was a good thing to see our midfield doing something. Apart from that, I think everyone was brilliant. I mean, the subs who came on, they had very little time to make an impression, but it's okay anyways. They too had a good performance, a good outing, just a little bit, warming up here and there. So for me, I think this is very good. I mean, after nearly 6 or 7 games, we are seeing a victory. Against West Ham, we saw two, but it was nothing that convincing. But now it was very convincing, dominant display. We got the job done. So next up, we have Fulham. I think it's on 16th, I guess, on the weekend. So it's another big game. It's a derby. Frank Lampard must need to get everyone back right into training, train them very well, and get them right ready for the Fulham match. So on that note, I believe in you guys. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Let me know down in the comment section who was your man of the match for yesterday's performances you have seen. For me personally, it was Callum Hudson-Odoi, to be fair. But according to you guys, who it was, who deserves to be the man of the match award, let me know down in the comment section. I'll be seeing you next in the Fulham match preview video. So until then, stay safe and enjoy. Goodbye.